Softball on Cards TV with head coach Sandy Pearsall. I'm Sean Moth. Great to see you again. Cards head into Big East play before we spoke last, and it starts with a banquet, and you get some kids honored, and boy, actually you get a lot of kids honored. You have 6. You have Alicia Wolney, a sophomore on the first team, along with Hannah Kiyohara and Katie Keller, 2 freshmen on the first team All Big East. Carolisa Connell, another freshman on the second team, and then Colby Wary and Jen Esteban are in third team. But your top 4 honorees are all underclassmen. I mean, that kind of shows where the ship has been driven lately by this team.
Yeah, you know, through conference play, our freshmen really were the step-up people. They really stepped it up and played well. Katie Keller, you know, had a fabulous weekend at Notre Dame, just really rocking the ball. And then Hannah Kiyohara just was consistent. Once she got into the lineup, she was pretty consistent throughout. But she was actually one of the leading hitters in the conference and in conference play. And our leading hitter in conference play, she was very good.
Yeah.
So it was great to see.
Yeah.
Carolisa Connell, of course. 3 innings of great, 3 weekends of just having to throw every inning. I think that impressed a lot of people.
No question. I think Hannah hit around 480. So defensively, it was almost enough to put her on, but offensively, she was outstanding as well. So the team honored at the banquets, and that's always exciting. But the real business was the tournament and the Cards getting to host again. And you were a little nervous going in. You're the 5 seed. You're facing USF, and it was a team you hadn't seen. And there's a lot of talk about their freshman pitcher, and you guys were able to break through and get the 2-0 victory. Yeah,
that was a tough game, and we knew it would be a tough game. We expected it was going to be a 0-0 ball game for a while. It was a no-hitter for a long time for both pitchers. We're both throwing great games. And then we just were able to crack it open a little bit and, you know, get that one run. And that seemed like we got that one run, and then Colby Wary, boom, gets one and takes it out. So, I mean, you know, that gave us a little cushion, which I felt good going into the 7th with. But, I have to give a lot of credit to the South Florida's pitcher. She did a really great job in jamming us up a lot and just kind of kept us a little bit off balance. But she did a great job, and luckily, though, our hitters found a way to get it done.
And speaking of finding a way to get it done, you faced Notre Dame, the #1 seed in the second round, and it's a team that was riding, I think, a 14-game win streak. They hadn't lost since, I don't know, Louisville beat them back in South Bend. So you knew this was a team you could compete with, and playing at home, you had to feel good about it. I'm not sure you really foresaw winning 6-0 over Notre Dame, but Tori Collins, one of her better games as a Cardinal, and Chelsea Bemis, your clutch player, came in the clutch.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of strange. You know, it's the same exact scenario as the year before. But I think, and I was a little concerned because I thought, well, Notre Dame remembers that we knocked them out last year, and I don't think they want to get knocked out. They want the regular season and the tournament title. And I don't know, we just came out and we were very disciplined hitters. We didn't chase the balls, and we attacked. And before we knew it, you know, we had a lot of runs on the board. And again, Tori, yes, you're right. Tori just threw a marvelous game. That was probably one of the best games she's thrown in quite a few weeks. So it was really an awesome job by Tori.
And I know the home crowd certainly had an impact. It was a great atmosphere at Ulmer Stadium, and that set up a championship rematch against a Syracuse team. The good news is you're back at home. You're riding a wave of momentum. The bad news is you're going to have to face the top pitcher in the league, who you have faced this team 5 times in the last year, this being the 6th. And boy, you've had trouble figuring them out. When you score runs, they've scored more. When they shut you down, you know, it's been a tough go, and boy, what a heartbreaker. I mean, you guys have their starter, Jenna Kyra, on the ropes a number of times. She was not dominant, but when you win 1-0, you're doing something right, and unfortunately, you just couldn't break through.
You know, you have to give a lot of credit to Syracuse and what they did. They played well defensively. They scored runs when they needed to. They got the hits when they had runners in scoring position. I thought Tori started off a little bit slow in that game, and rightfully so. I mean, she'd just thrown 2 very good games back-to-back days, and, you know, that starts to tire her. And then she kind of picked up some momentum about midway through and started throwing just a little bit stronger, and that certainly helped us a lot, keeping within a 1 run. The disappointment was every time we got in a position to score runs, it seemed like Jenna, she just bared down on us and made it tough for us to be able to score. She would get a ground ball in the infield from us, or she'd get us to strike out on her tremendous changeup. Very frustrated team, I can tell you, very frustrated team. They wanted that game very badly, and they fought hard, I will tell you that.
In addition to Tori getting stronger toward the end, which I had the privilege of watching on TV from our hotel in Connecticut, another great performance from Kristen Austin. I mean,
Yeah.
you talk about being able to change a game without pitching or without swinging the bat.
Yeah.
She threw 2 Syracuse runners out at the plate, and then we talked off camera too. Credit goes to Maggie Ruckenbrod for helping
Yeah.
make those plays.
Yeah, those two did a great job, and there's never a for sure when it's a throw to the plate. I mean, everything has to be in alignment.
Yeah.
The throw has to be on the money, has to get there in time. The catcher has to handle it and put the tag on. And I thought that, obviously Kristen made 2 great throws to the plate, and Maggie Ruckenbauer did a great job of taking those throws and putting the tag down and keeping the runners out. So it was a bang-bang game. They were both bang-bangs, and, I'm so proud of the 2 of them because that again, kept us in the game.
Just one swing, too. The Cards, I think, had first and third with 2 out in the 7th inning and just couldn't find a way to get that tying run, let alone the winning run home. So they had to sit with that bitter disappointment, but the disappointment didn't last long. Selection Sunday comes, late evening. The team gathers, and the Louisville Cardinals are hosting for the 2nd time in 3 years.
Yeah.
And I think it's the 8th time your program has been to the NCAAs, and this is just the 12th or 13th season of the program. So really a testament to the job you, the only head coach in school history, has done, and how exciting to be hosting again. I mean, I think maybe for the kids it's more exciting than the coaching staff, but it's fun.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that. I think we're equally excited. I think it's great to be at home. It'll be great because we have our fan base here, and they've been so extremely supportive this year of us, and have come out and just really been loud and helped us a lot. And it's just, there's so many great things about being at home, and so we're excited about that. I think, we're just excited that we're not going to Knoxville, I guess, because we go to Knoxville, it seems like all the time. So
Yeah.
I think our team cheered loud first when they saw that we weren't in the Knoxville Regional.
bet.
And then they waited and waited because they're like, oh no, where are we going? And, and then all of a sudden they saw Louisville and they just erupted.
Yeah.
And it's a great feeling, I think, for everybody concerned. And again, Pac-10 schools sent to
Sure.
us, as is the case often in that setting, but certainly a great opportunity. And, we've played Cal here. Cal has already been here once.
You bet.
They came out, I guess it's been 5 or 6 years now,
Yeah.
and played. And so that's nice for them. And we're looking forward to having them and UIC and Jacksonville, who's wanted to have some kind of a game setting with us in the past. So this will be kind of a nice group.
National seed number 7 is Cal, so they will be the 1 seed in the tournament. The Cards are the 2 seed. And as we mentioned, Jacksonville State is here, and UIC, and as if you need any storylines with the NCAA, your pitching coach, Courtney Scott, older sister is the pitching coach at UIC.
Yeah, we're going to see who's the better pitching coach.
And she won a national championship at Cal, so she's got all kinds of ties, and you have some ties. I mean, it's really intriguing in what a small world this is as you bring in these teams.
It is. I had to laugh when I first heard the name. I'm like, okay, well, Courtney, your sister's coming down with her team. And, she laughed because she was watching intently their thing on Saturday, too, where they pull it out and win their
Sure.
tournament. And so it's been kind of an interesting thing for her. And, of course, she did play at Cal and win a national title and runner-up the second year.
Yep.
The catcher at Cal, Mom played for me. I'm obviously getting old now. When that starts to happen, I must be getting old. But, it is quite you don't see those things happen often, and it's kind of ironic that it should happen here, but maybe that's a good omen. I don't know.
You have to be a hell of a coach to have longevity. So it's not age, it's ability. And so a lot of intrigue, a lot of excitement, a lot going on at Ulmer Stadium Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check UofLSports.com for all the details and times. The Cards will play at 7:30 against UIC. And boy, just exciting. We wish you and the team the best of luck. We're really looking forward to see how things go. And who knows, maybe we'll be talking this time next week about a super regional berth.
I hope so. And, and the best part is we got 80-degree weather on Friday coming.
How
so
about
how
that?
could it be better than that?
Can't ask for anything more. We need to see you out at Ulmer Stadium to cheer the Cards on to victory so they can advance to that first elusive super regional and that elite 16 in college softball. For Coach Pearsall, I'm Sean Moth. Great to see you again. We will talk next week. It'll be right here on CardsTV.